What if you wanted a Save the World Battle Pass, but God said,
"On the road again, with the hot desert air in your face and the sand in your shoes. What's not to love?"
Alright guys, we have quite a bit of information to go over in today's video. I'm not going to waste any of your time, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Yesterday I ended up putting out a video talking about a potential Save the World Battle Pass that was found in the game files under the name of Phoenix. Now of course I ended up giving my thoughts on this, my speculation on some of the minute details, as well as a lot of you guys in the comment section doing the exact same thing, even going to Reddit and having conversations over there. However, today, from one of the main Save the World leakers inside home base, we ended up getting a lot more clarity as to what this whole Phoenix thing actually is. He ended up tweeting all of this out. Update on Phoenix. When the update dropped, we missed two strings in the game files. Quote, Phoenix Summer, and quote, who is ready to power up on a summer road trip, end quote. These strings on their own made no sense, but considering Hit the Road has been getting updated for the past few patches for some time, we were able to sort of piece everything together as to what this is supposed to mean. We're probably going to be getting an updated Hit the Road, now featuring a reward system, new in-game mechanics, and more. Some of the Phoenix files include mini-boss related stuff, difficulty options for the Phoenix missions, and these will range from power level 15 to 140. Normal and 4x versions will be included as well. These Phoenix missions will also reward seasonal XP, but that might be a placeholder name to level up whatever the Phoenix uses/is. And last but not least, it'll also include vending machines. So for now, I believe that Phoenix might not be a battle pass, maybe something similar, but again, none of this can be confirmed at the moment. Please take all of this information with a grain of salt and maybe even more. I apologize for any misinformation or false hopes which may or may not have been created. Nonetheless, this is still great news, and again, everything mentioned might not be 100% confirmed and may be subject to change. More digging through the game's files was/is required to see the bigger picture, which at the moment is not entirely there. So there's a lot of information to unpack whenever it comes to this news drop right here. One thing I do want to mention before we do that is that I just want to apologize to everyone that ended up watching yesterday's video. If you feel misled because of what I reported and the way that I report it, I seriously really do apologize. I take pride in reporting the news, and I feel as though I jumped the gun whenever I reported on the story. I did include a pinned comment, and I did say in my video that to take it with a grain of salt and that not everything is set in stone, but I really feel as though I could have made that more apparent to not get people's hopes up. I just want to apologize for that really quick before I go on with this video, as I honestly really feel bad about it. Now, of course, with all that being said, the exact same thing applies here. Take everything I'm going to talk about with a grain of salt, as nothing is set in stone and nothing is confirmed. However, I definitely do think that it's important to talk about, as these details look a lot more concrete than what we were talking about in the previous video. Now, of course, it does say in the game files, quote, Phoenix Summer, and quote, who is ready to power up on a summer road trip. Both of these being together, summer road trip and Phoenix Summer, Hit the Road, it kind of all connects. Of course, with Hit the Road being updated progressively over the past few months, it makes a little bit of sense as to why you could connect both of these together. Now, of course, in my previous video, I did talk about the quote Phoenix major rewards that were found in the game files that of course look very much like a battle pass. Level 10 giving pure drops of rain, and level 35 giving a hero recruitment voucher. You even have these reagent survivors, weapons, and heroes, which we know nothing about, as well as post max level rewards. From the looks of it, Hit the Road is going to be coming back sometime soon with an entirely new progression system attached to either it or the event as a whole that you'll be able to participate in. Maybe you get this summer seasonal XP that you can use for this specific event pass and level it up and get extra rewards or something like that. From the sounds of it, if this is how it's going to work, I don't think you're going to have to pay for this pass, as I think it's just Epic's way of giving us another way to actually get rewards outside of random alerts and outside of random quests that we end up getting. So could this be the major feature, I guess, is the main thing that I'm sure a lot of people are talking about. Well, whether it is or not, it definitely looks like a very positive thing for the game, because they can use this exact same system not only with Hit the Road, but with everything in the future. Stuff like Fortnitemares and Frostnight as an example of allowing us to have this different way of progressing that even goes into post-max level rewards, giving us even more stuff. So could this be the major feature? I don't know. Of course, Magus did confirm on Reddit that they are hoping to get the major feature out sometime this season, but they don't know for sure. He even said that content is going to be picking back up around 13.20, but this isn't the future release date of the major feature. Now, Hit the Road ended up coming out around August the 1st, which of course is around 2 months away from now. So I don't know if that's whenever we're going to see this whole Phoenix thing. Of course, the 14 Days of Summer was also something that ended up releasing around this time last year, and we also know that the next event that we're getting is actually Yarrr 2, which was of course confirmed by Magus on Reddit as well. We talked about this in the previous video. So there's a lot going on. 14 Days of Summer could happen anytime, the Yarrr event is happening in 13.20, and the last time we saw Hit the Road was August 1st, not to mention that the birthday event is going to be in July. There is a ton of stuff that could possibly happen with this whole situation, but from what we do know is that it does say Phoenix Summer, so we can probably expect to see it maybe even during the Yarrr event, or maybe the Yarrr event might be cut short so that we can end off the season with the Phoenix Summer event. I have absolutely no idea. Of course, all of this is speculation. It's very confusing. There's tons of stuff going on right now in the game files, and, you know, comparatively to past seasons and past updates that we've had, there's just a lot going on around this time, and there's no telling when we're going to see it or how it's going to end up happening by the end of it. But I just wanted to give you guys this update as a means of clearing up everything, to make sure that I temper expectations so that you guys know that this isn't, you know, the Battle Pass thing isn't 100% a thing, but there is still some good that is coming out of this, as if this whole Phoenix Pass thing ends up getting used for future events, we can actually see more so of a reason to end up playing the game, because people are going to be incentivized by really good rewards. Of course, this in the end doesn't really help out in-game players on a surface level, but we're going to have to wait and see. None of this is set in stone. We're just going to have to wait and see what Epic says when they end up saying something about all of this information, and I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's everything that I got to talk about in today's video, so let me know your opinions in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.